the woman casually picked a wild fruit. When she turned back, she froze in fear. A masked figure suddenly appeared. Before she could react, the figure slowly approached her, pushing a baby carriage. The eerie scene frightened her so much that she turned and ran, but she was pregnant and couldn't run fast. She could only hide in the bushes, hoping to escape the masked figure. Heavy footsteps could be heard in the distance. She covered her mouth, afraid to speak, fearing he might do something terrible. Fortunately, the masked figure had poor eyesight and couldn't find her after searching for a long time. Seeing the masked figure gone, she was about to breathe a sigh of relief. The next moment, the strange figure suddenly appeared before her. She begged him to let her go, but the masked figure ignored her and slowly drew his dagger. Not long after the figure left the forest with the baby carriage, the sound of a baby crying could be heard from the carriage. But the horror wasn't over yet. A few days later, a newlywed couple drove into the jungle. Jack, the husband, had to go on a business trip. He sent his pregnant wife to his sister's house, where she could help look after him. Lisa, her sister, was delighted to see her sister-in-law from so far away, and told Jack to go back to work. But when Annie entered the room, she was startled by the decor. The stuffed animals exuded a terrifying aura. She hadn't recovered from her shock. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door. Startled, Annie grabbed a baseball bat to defend herself. Opening it, she saw a monster and quickly closed it, but she accidentally knocked Lisa unconscious. Annie didn't care and quickly reached for her phone to call the police, but there was no signal in this remote suburb. There was another knock on the door. She heard a little girl's voice. Annie quietly went to the door to check. She found the strange figure right behind the girl. In a moment of crisis, she quickly pulled the girl into the room, saving her life. It turned out the girl was just passing by, asking for some water, and then pulled a shotgun from the closet, ready to confront the killer. But before she formulate a plan, she heard the girl's mother yelling outside. She was worried the woman was in danger. Annie quickly opened the door, but the killer leaped from the roof.